Okay, so the big debate right now is, well, is the money leaving the Shiba Inu ecosystem? Was Shibarium just one of those blips in the road that once again people are disappointed about? Well, we're going to try and break it down in this video, in particular what's coming with SHIB and why I am more bullish than ever on Shiba Inu. If you are as well, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, come and join us. We would love you to be part of the community. And as always, just smash the like if you are bullish on SHIB. And with that being said, let's get into what's going on. So we have this article come out from You Today, and it says Shiba Inu ecosystem has been a roller coaster of emotions for many investors, especially in recent times. A significant indicator of this sentiment is the notable decrease in whale activity on the network. Now you read that and you think, oh my God, all the big money is leaving Shiba Inu, but it's not particularly true. And as we break through this, it does give you a little bit more confidence that actually the smart money, the big money, the whales, well, they're just biding their time as they have been doing for a significant period. Now we know that $40 million was moved by whales just before the prior launch of Shibarium. That hasn't gone back. It's waiting to go into the network. Now we do know there is still a few issues with Shibarium before we can truly see what's going on in terms of validators, in terms of the treat token, as well as other things. But ultimately right now, the whales, well, there's two reasons right now why we're not seeing big transactions. We're going to get into that just a second before we have a quick word from our sponsor. Welcome back, everybody, to CryptoDrop.net. It's time for the Binance case. $10 on this case. We're just going to open one of these, but look, you get Shiba Inu, BNB, Bitcoin, and everything else. $136.40 off our first case. Remember, we can take our winnings, or we can just sell that amount, or if we're feeling lucky, try it once again. Now, there's a couple of fantastic cases. The only BTC case, well, it says in the title exactly what you're going to get. It's only BTC available. You can open up to 10 cases. This is a $20 case. I'm going to see how this one pans out. Remember, 726 being the top prize that we can achieve. Looks like it's going to be, I thought we were going to get 116, 37.80. It's still a little bit of a gain on that initial investment. Again, I probably feel like we should maybe do our favorite other case, the Solana Litecoin case. Now, $3,500 worth of Litecoin if you can hit the jackpot on this case. Remember, sometimes it doesn't always pan out as you expect, but 116, we're going to take 5 Solana on this. And I think for one, Solana is still at a pretty cheap price. Now, once again, there is a number of options that you can use. Again, you can open multiple cases at the same time. Let's try one more case on here. Let's see how we get on with this one. See if we can bag ourselves a little bit of Litecoin. That would be good. We're going to take an $8. Oh, I thought we were going to be in the $8. Actually turns out pretty good. $124.32. 1.5 Litecoin to pick up in the bag. Now, the great thing with CryptoDrop.net is that you can take all of your one cryptocurrencies and you can withdraw it across a number of different networks and equally restore it into any of your non-custodial wallets. You can see here a ton of different networks in which you can use to put it into your own wallet. So if you're interested, check out CryptoDrop.net. The link is in the description. So like we said, two main reasons why you would see a decline in whale movement. Well, we can get it here. It says that such a drastic drop in large-scale transactions can be interpreted in various ways. One perspective is that whales may be reducing positions, possibly anticipating further downward pressure of the SHIB price. Another viewpoint is that they are adopting a wait-and-see approach. Well, the reality is right now, when you try and go into the Shibarium ecosystem, you still can't fully see what's going on. So if I was a whale, and I'm absolutely not, I would wait and see what's happening. I want to see the validators. I want to see the network be truly decentralized and actually what the potential burn rate and equally price potential is when it talks about an L2 Shibarium. It's a huge community, 1.3 million people on the Shibarium network. There is a ton of things that sit with this. All you have to do is look at the ecosystem and truly think about all of these microtransactions going through as people interact with the SHIB ecosystem, what that fundamentally means on their own native blockchain. I think this is where it starts to really get exciting. The Shibarium ecosystem, Shiba Swap, Shiba Eternity, Shiba the Metaverse, Shiba Calls, as well as the Shiboshi's, the NFT, and much, much more. So I think when you start to interact with some of these, and we're already seeing things like Ryo Swap on the Shibarium network, well, all of a sudden it becomes very, very exciting. Like I said, at the minute we can't actually get into the Shibarium ecosystem. It just is on a holding page given traffic and a few other bits that we know Satoshi has announced and is walking through. But what we do know though is that we are also seeing some decent price movement in both Bone and Shiba Inu token. Now I've talked about Bone probably what feels like for the last 3 or 4 months, is actually this is going to be probably the jewel in the crown of the Shiba Inu ecosystem. It says the network garnered attention for new projects, underscoring the potential influence of the industry. Reports indicated more than 100 companies were actively developing Shiba Inu, highlighting the expanded interest in the platform. And again, remember, Bone will be used on every single transaction that sits upon Shiba Inu as part of that. And it says, however, SHIB and Bone tokens encountered significant price declines following the launch. The plunge can, as a concern emerged as a potential hiccup in the launch, will report suggesting difficulties in recovering assets bridged to the Shiba Inu network. Now, we know that's all been fixed, but ultimately, and I've said this a number of times, whenever the market is fearful, you should become greedy. And right now, when you look at Shiba Inu, it's a great opportunity given we could see immense scaling, massive transactions, and over 100 projects building upon that Shiba Inu ecosystem. So I, for one, I'm pretty excited in terms of what's going to come. I'm pretty excited in terms of what we see for what their projects on there. And finally, I think there's definitely some hype that will start to build once again. Remember, we are still, on what people say, in the midst of a bear market. We've just come out the other side. Remember, our lows are 15.6 on Bitcoin. I'm currently still trading 26.2, 26.4. So we're still a bit of a way to go before we're talking 50k in a Bitcoin. But imagine what this looks like. Imagine this ecosystem and transactional speed. 175,000 transactions going through each day. And that's before we start really scaling out. So keep an eye on what's going on with the whales. We'll keep an eye on what's going on with the cryptocurrency ecosystem. All you've got to do, subscribe to the channel, smash a like if you're bullish on SHIB, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.